Hey y'all, so this is the MZIIO, I don't know how I'm saying it, but it's the 32-inch 13 by 6 wig. I started off by bleaching them knots. I really didn't have to, but I wanted to just to be extra. The bleach should look like toothpaste when you're done mixing. It came with a 40 developer, so I left it on for about 15 to 20 minutes. As you can see, them knots are missing in action. Where they at? I don't know. Where are they? But yeah, this is how it should be look when you're done. Yeah, get into it. So I start off by getting that wig cap down. Use bowl hole, use lace glue, use whatever you gotta do to get that wig cap stuck. You hear me? So I learned this from TikTok. I get a little comb and make sure it's like where I want it to be when I get ready to cut it. Just makes it so it's more like easier to cut and not cut too much off or too less off. And as you can see, I'm cutting it very even and it's very easier to cut it that way. So you should know by now to use 3 layers of glue. I use a good amount of glue just to make sure that thing's stuck, baby, because I need it stuck and not moving. As long as it's 3 layers or more, I mean, if you feel like you want it on for a very, very long time, you can do more. Completely up to you. As long as you let it dry clear, you're good. Me, personally, I use the end of a rat tail comb to smooth mine out. You can use a perm stick, whatever you gotta use just to make it smooth. And let that dry clear, please. Very important. Now say, I'm pulling up, I'm snaking. Talking about straight putting belts in. Yeah, that's it. You got it right there. My mama is such a fool, y'all. She literally was saying her own lyrics. I had to help her out a little bit. But she don't care. She's still gonna say what she wanna say anyway. And y'all, I don't know who I was feeling like. I guess anybody can get it, bow. I don't know. But yeah, after you're done applying your glue, I usually do this after the second round of glue. Tie a knot on your head. As you can see, I'm struggling a little bit because of these long ass nails. But you know, we gotta get it done. So watch me struggle. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was struggling. 3 hours later. But we finally get there eventually. Then I want to celebrate like I just did something. Yeah, it took you so long. I have this Kiss wax stick. Use whatever wax stick as long as it's a wax stick because you have to have that wax stick. It's essential to melt. I'm using it to remove the flyaways because I want it to be smooth when I put it on. And when I get it on, I'm just combing it back so it can be extra melted down into my skin. I use the hot comb so it can be extra melted down into my skin. Then I put that wig band on for about 10 minutes. I cannot band for an hour. I know that's what y'all want me to do, but I can't. We're on a time schedule, honey. I gotta go take my maternity pictures. So again, learned this from TikTok. I spread a Kiss lace bond glue on my hand first, and then I dab it into my lace. Then I cut the lace into 4 equal parts. It just makes it easier to cut that way. After that, do whatever step was last and put that wig band right back on and let it sit for another 10 minutes. Now this is where the milk comes together. You're going to take your ruby foundation and you're going to blend that on your lace. You're going to dab it in, like blend it in. Blend it very hard so that it looks very melted. Do this all over until it looks like you grew that hair out yourself. You will start getting a little happy because now it looks like it's very much melted. And period, that's what we want. Next, you're going to pick out your desired baby hairs. I only wanted these 2. I did not want any sideburns this time. Just the main 2 you're going to see on my pictures. You're then going to curl them. Now, once you get better at it, you don't have to really curl them. I use Got2b, but you can use mousse or whatever you want to. Get out that LA Pro concealer and some black spray and make sure you're doing that part so it can look very much neat and straight down the middle. Or whatever side part you're doing or anything. It just makes it look so much neater. Spray that black spray, then use some heat protectant. I use BioStick or whatever you have to flat iron it. And then, voila, magic. There, I'm done. It is so pretty. It's silky. The hair is long. I love it.